Hello and welcome to Leon's RC Hobbies. Today we're going to do a review on a Hobbywing 1060 ESC and we're going to show you how to fit one. I know 90% of you out there who watch my videos already know how to do this and had lots of these, but this is also for the beginner who's starting into the hobby. Not really done any beginner videos. Do on my other channel, but I've never done it on this. So, first one. So, what I did, I bought a Hobbywing 1060 brushed ESC, £22 off eBay. I will leave a link in the description if you're interested. Waterproof. It's a 60 amp. It's an official one. You can get cheap ones, and I've had a problem with a cheap one. I've got one here for an example. Let me just get this out of the box, and then we'll show the example first. So let's see what we get in the box first for our 22 quid. I don't think I can. Oh, here we go. Couldn't even get it out. Oh well, there's the ESC itself. Let's pull that to one side and let's see what we get. So we get some 3-handle-sided sticky pad. We've got some heat shrink. Our instruction booklet. Oh, fantastic. Some Hobbywing stickers. Stickers always come in useful. And 2 ties. So let's put these stickers to the side and let's get the ESC out itself. Let's have a look at it. Now, what is, all of my cars are brushless except for my Canyon, but I'll stick to 110. We'll stick to the Tamiya's. All my Tamiya's are brushless except for my TB01, which is a rally car, and with it being, I'm going to be getting it dirty and that, I don't need a brushless system for it because I don't need to do supersonic speeds. Shoot some good fun. So here's your ESC. As you can see, quick run, brushed 2 to 3S or 5/9 cell nickel hydride. Now this, I've been told as well, on a 2S, the maximum you can run is a 12 turn brushed motor. Anything more than higher than that and it will burn this out. And on a 3S it'll run max 18 turn. Now let me show you the fake one. This goes into limp mode, this thing. If you look how similar they are. Now, I know you can get some 1060s that are actually all black like this, some of the older ones that I've seen. I mean, they are practically the same. They come with a Tamiya connector and obviously your on and off switch. But case-wise, as you can see, they are almost identical. So you get your, you can see these close up, there you go. So on these breakers you pull these off and you can swap it over. So as you can see where it is now, it's on forward, brake and reverse, which means you have forward, stop for brake and then reverse. Get the jumper and put it onto the next one. You get just forward and brake, and if you completely take it off you get forward and reverse. And the bottom jumper is for your LiPo or your NiCad, whatever you're using at the time. So let's have a look at these instructions. Quick look at what we've got in here. In Chinese and English, but oh, there we go. Yeah, I can see that clearly now. Let that zoom in. There you go. You go from Chinese to English. The instructions clearly give you what your jumpers are for, what you're going to use for. This is obviously for a different system. your switch, how to connect it and test it before you actually permanently put it in your vehicle of what type. There's specifications. Find that. There we go. Have a look at that. So what we got there? We got voltage at 2 to 3S or 5 to 9. Gives you what your maximum limit is, which is there it is. Just down there is your 12T, a maximum of 30,000 RPM, and 18T, a maximum 20,000 RPM on 7.2 volts. Seems pretty clear enough. I know a lot of people are seeing them using all sorts, from crawlers to drifting to all sorts of things, depending on what your application is, I suppose. I mean, I just needed one for a rally car, but let's get the Subaru in. Let me remove the cover and we'll change the camera angle. Let's get it over here. Pull that up a bit. There we go. So, to show you as well, I've got my new tyres now for rallying. I didn't want the block ones. These are the ones because I want light dust and light gravel. So I was happy with them ones. Oh, also in this we have, which I didn't realise, I've been told is quite rare, is a Core Rally Competition Touring 12 triple brushed motor. It does work fine, but we're gonna set this up first. So before we go ahead and stick it all down and everything, let's connect. So the blue to the blue and the yellow to the yellow. Make sure we're in. Let's plug our into the receiver on channel number 2. There you go, as you can see, this one here, channel number 2. So we are plugged in there. Let me grab the controller. Let's switch the controller on first, as you would do, because you don't want runaways. Let's plug in. We're just using a 1400 SP Tamiya NiCad battery. Right, let me just lift this up slightly. We'll bring it over to you. Actually, let me just change that camera angle a second. Let's lift it up a bit. There we go. So we've got our ESC on. Let's switch it on. We are bleeped it saying we are ready. Let's test that steering. Let's test the Let's brake, full power, and tyres are slightly expanding, but it seems to work absolutely fine. I've heard that these can go into limp mode as well, and it's a cap pack that you can get that fixes it. Right, let's turn it off, turn the controller off. Now we know it works, now we can go and fit it properly. So disconnect your battery. I'm going to disconnect it from the receiver, and I'm going to disconnect it from the motor. Now there's already a piece of double-sided sticky at the bottom of this from the old one that I pulled out, and it's still very sticky, so I'll leave that in. It's just now choosing how you would want it. Do you want the wires running over this way, or do you want to run it over this way? I prefer to run them over this way because this centre strut keeps away from the drive shaft. So there you see, we are nicely stuck in. And then what we'll do is we'll connect the motor wires up. Connect the AC. Remember, the black always to the right of it, if you're looking at the right in the right way. So negative black is always over to this corner. So we are in. Now I just need to find somewhere to put the switch. I've got all this space down here where really I could have stuck that down there. But to stop it getting interference, I did put it up there. Also gives me a bit of space to tidy up these wires. We'll tidy these up properly. So what we'll do is get the switch double-sided, and I'm going to put the switch round about, well, hopefully round about there. There we go. Perfect. Let's plug back in and let's turn the controller on. First of all, we plug it back in just in case, so we can check that it's all operational. Yeah, we're all there. This will do. Let's turn it off and then turn your controller off last. But yeah, so there you go. That's a quick, simple fitting. No, not the greatest fitting video in the world, but I did it. First time I've done it with the 1060 on here, so I would share how I would do it. I suppose it's not much different from everybody else, but yeah, so we're all set in now. It's just a case of it's up to you where you want to route your wires, or have them nice and neat, as long as they're not rubbing against the drive shaft and that, and keep these away from each other. But there we go. Yep, quick, easy job. 2 minute done. I can't really say how it's going to run just yet, because once I get the chance to take it out, very hard with a lockdown with the Subaru, because I can take the other ones out because they're crawlers and bashers, and this is a rally car, not a basher, so I can't really take this out on the bumpy stuff. Don't want to ruin it. But yeah, quite simple and easy job. And we are all raring to go now. Just need this locked down so we can get out there. But if you get any information, any questions or anything like that, yeah, please let me know in the comments below. Like I say, I'll leave a description. I'll leave a link in the description for the ESC. And if anybody's interested in these tyres and the rally wheels, let me know. I'll put one in there for that as well. But yeah, so I hope this was helpful to somebody. So a big thank you to all of you. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe. Bye. Don't forget to like.